Okay, so after that scuff start, I apologize. Thank you so much for the raid. Um, I'm pretty embarrassed right now, but happy to see everybody here. I was not expecting anybody to show up right away. I was literally just starting, and then well, thank you. um, Carrot Ripley. Thank you so much. I hope your stream was well. Uh, what were you streaming? I don't have a thing that lets me know. I gotta get something like that, some kind of shout out thing. Might have one. I don't know. I'm not used to getting raids yet, so I kind of am lacking some things. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Um, and hopefully OBS will be behaving today. I've had a few issues with it lately for some reason, with dropping frames and the bitrate going down. And, well, it's OBS. Sometimes there's issues. Like where sometimes it just doesn't want to capture my screen, and stuff like where for some reason it messes up and my hotkeys stop working. Anyways, I don't really have that much to talk about right now. I just got home after a harrowing ride with my electric car that does not like winter, so I almost ran out of battery. That was pretty exciting. I have no idea how much energy I had left in the thing because it didn't actually say anything. Hello, Stitch, the alien gamer. Welcome. And aloha to you as well. I'm not sure what the other words you say are. Uh, Miga Nala Quista, if that's how that's pronounced. I don't know what that means, but if it's something good, right back to you. I'll have to use Google Translate to learn that. Unless you tell me, I don't know. Uh, I mostly only mean, or I only mostly know English. I know some Spanish, and I know quite a bit of Latin, but only because I took like 4 years of Latin in high school. That was correct. It means I want to destroy in Tantalog. You mean Tagalog? Uh, I will admit, I don't know any of that. However, if you had said something in like Latin, I probably would know. Then again, it has been at somewhere over a decade since I've used Latin at all, so can't really. I probably wouldn't be able to actually teach it myself. So I only knew a little bit, and I definitely don't know that many words in other languages. Maybe with the exception of Korean. I was learning Korean for a bit. I know some Spanish, very little French, which is odd because I have some French ancestry. I should know more, but I didn't actually take those courses. And I know a little bit of uh it's either Norwegian or Danish. I forget which, but I took a Nordic language kind of course thing. Um, Suobellus et Carinatus. Yeah, I'll be honest. I actually don't know those words. uh, my learning from Latin was actually mostly limited to like uh diaries and like grocery lists for some reason. and like it's just everyday stuff. So anything outside of that, probably I don't really know, except for, you know, um, the classic phrases from like Caesar and stuff, or Kaiser. It means cute and fluffy. You in Latin, search what and what you humans use called Google Translate. You would think an alien would have an automatic translation, and like, because like, don't you guys have those little things that you stick in your ear that translate thing? The babblefish, I think they're called. That would be a very effective device, I think. Well, technically not a device. That's a biological thing. I guess it really depends on what kind of technology you're using. Unless you want to live on the planet Turo where Stitch lives. Uh, I would. I would do that. I like space. I would want to go to other planets. I would be okay with that. Hey, Bob. Hello. Welcome. You missed the very scuffed start I had, but I kind of got surprised by the sudden raid that I. Where did you guys come from? I appreciate it. Uh, yeah. You can pet Stitch. You don't bite. You're cute and fluffy. Well, I'll be honest. I've never actually seen the movie Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. Um, but yes, I'm aware that Stitch is cute and fluffy. And thank you for the follow. It's a little bit late, but that's fine. It at least shows up. I'm happy about that. Okay, well, all that excitement already. Hopefully everybody is doing all right today. It's a Wednesday, of course, and I know a lot of people have work and whatnot, so that's hopefully I can be some kind of use in making people's rest time after work a little bit better, or before work even. I don't know. People have different schedules. I work nights myself, so for me it would be a before work thing. Not today because I have today off. Um, I don't I don't really know how to do small talk. I am very sorry. Hoping the computer behaves this evening and monitors been flashing like crazy. That's not good. Uh, I think I remember you saying something about that before on the Discord. You might want to check your RAM. That could be possible an issue, unless it's your monitor only. If it's any other monitor, then I don't know. Well, the 3 sounds pretty good and cool. You heard the game has DLC where you're in space? Yes. Actually, that was the first DLC I did because you get some cool energy weapons from it. It's called Mothership Zeta, and you go up and you're kidnapped by aliens, and they are experimenting on humans, freezing people, all kinds of cool stuff. And you take their weapons and you basically just take over the ship. And I also did some of the other DLCs already. Campa, hello. No, you're a cutie. Let's see. So I did Mothership Zeta, which is the outer space one. It's pretty cool. I really enjoy that. I did the Pit DLC, which is, well, you get enslaved sort of, and you help out some slaves, or don't. That's up to you. You either can help them get freedom, or you can side with the raiders, which I don't know why you would do that. Oh yes. There's plenty of mods for Fallout 3, but I can't actually do mods myself because I am playing on the Xbox. So I'm limited to just the DLCs of the game and just the game itself. Now, Fallout 4 has mods that are approved by Bethesda, which they're pretty cool. I do like them. Uh, they're hit or miss sometimes, but I do like them a lot. They're pretty cool. You're hosting me? Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hopefully everybody enjoys the stream. I don't know quite what I'm gonna do today. Probably continue in the main quest. I'm hesitant to actually, just because like I don't want to lose my multiple companions. Like there's apparently an exploit where you you can you can get multiple companions because they force themselves on you, but I don't know if it still works after they are taken away from you. Because the after the next part of the main quest, the companions get taken away. And then I think they go back to where they're supposed to be from, and then you get another companion who is honestly really good. I'm not going to spoil it, but really, really good. Almost impossible to kill, and does a ton of damage. Heard about this one mod on Fallout 4 about a blue box that travels through time and space? I've not seen that, but that sounds really cool. I am familiar with this blue box. I may have seen it myself. And yeah, it is pretty cool. I've not played that mod myself, but I might. It's only for PC. But I mean, there might possibly be an Xbox version. There's all kinds of mods for the Xbox version, which is pretty cool. I have a few myself. They are mostly for settlement stuff, because while I kind of like the settlements, I don't like building them myself. So I got mods that are for settlement stuff. I think it's called like Settlement Simulator or something like that. It's been a while since I've used it. Basically, you assign a companion or another NPC as the leader of the settlement, and then they build it automatically. You just come back and it's built. Actually, matter of fact, as soon as you do it, I think it just built. It gets built based on a pre-made development thing. You can change things if you want, I think. I don't, because that just takes a lot of time and effort. Sure, I can get a lot of XP from it, but I'd rather just kill things or do quests. Settlement stuff is just so boring, so dry, and well, I spent hours on it for no reason. It's the ideal settlement. Yeah, it did need a lot more work. I'm not a fan of it. I will say that. Like, I know that there's mods for like New Vegas that add settlements, so that's okay, I guess. I guess that mod was pretty good, but how they did it for Fallout 4 was just not that great. New Bethesda game is gonna have settlements from the lakes you saw. Ooh, new Bethesda game? Is it a new Fallout, or is it Starfield? Uh, I haven't actually seen anything. I don't know. I kind of try to stay away from spoilers a lot, so I hope it's more RimWorld than stuff it was. I don't know what RimWorld is. I've never played it. I don't know anything about Starfield. Yeah, Starfield. So I just know it's in space. That's about it. Um, I hope that it will be as good as, say, maybe if it's as good as the Outer Worlds, I think that would be cool. I love the Outer Worlds. Comes out on November 11th. Oh, okay, okay, cool. I heard there's something called Fallout 2 Vegas mod for PC. Well, I personally don't actually have a PC, so I I actually can't play mods and stuff if it's only if it's PC only game, which New Vegas is. So I unfortunately can't do any PC only mods. Well, I mean, for 3 in New Vegas, I can't do any mods because I have it on Xbox. So I am unfortunately limited in that aspect. However, it is better for my computer on average, just because like I don't have to deal with the resources and stuff. I just do the streaming. I use my Xbox to do the heavy lifting. Your heart Halo is totally gold, wasn't it? It was kind of like magenta. I had a magenta background, so when I did the uh the chroma key, for some reason the transparent Halo was the color of the background. This time I tried yellow and it worked mostly. I kind of explained this last stream, which is when I did this. So I made the background yellow, and if you look at the center of my head, you can kind of see the color in the background. So using yellow as the background for my program and having the chroma key keyed to that yellow, it made the very, very light yellow hair transparent. So so the blue kind of shines through more, but if I put it here, if you look directly in the middle, you could see the line between yellow and blue right there. If I move my head back and forth, you can see the line between them moving. So the highlights of my hair are transparent. And it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's weird, but it's not too noticeable if I don't mention it. Oh, and if you look above, of course, my thing. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can actually see the transparency a little bit more. If you look right here, you can see some of the yellow because it was around me. You can kind of see it there. It like kind of sticks out a little bit. Let's see if I can get bigger a little bit. So yeah, you could definitely see the transparency. But yeah, there's just a little bit of yellow that kind of sticks out there. It's not noticeable totally. I don't really care too much, but it works. This is the only time having the cursor on my screen actually works in my favor, because I can show you what I'm looking at. But yeah, so like I said last stream, it's hard to notice the transparency unless I point it out. And so yeah. But hey, I got the Halo Gold, what like it's supposed to be. That's all I really care about. What else? Oh yeah, and so I went out to eat, had some early dinner. Oh, you can't unsee it. Oops. So I went out to eat, went to a nice fancy little Chinese place because my grandma wanted to take me out for a late birthday dinner. And I brought my electric car. It was at like 85%, and I almost ran out of battery. And I was worried that I would have to call a tow truck. I was so worried because it was at like it was at a point where it couldn't tell me how far was left on the battery. Yeah, just dashing, it had dash lines, and it was blinking, and all I saw was the percentage go down. It was like 2% by the time I. No, not my phone's battery, my car battery, because I have an electric car. And it was at like 2%. I was so worried. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get stuck on the road. or even worse, like stuck down the street from my house, and I'd have to call a tow truck or something, or maybe push the car down to my house so I could plug it in. I was worried. And yeah, that was the lowest it's gone down since I got it. Uh about 9 months ago, I think. It was very, yeah, it would have been a pain. It definitely would have been a pain. Not sure how easy it would have been to push, because like I I don't know if there's a neutral. There's just like an on and off and drive and reverse. I don't know if there's a neutral. Matter of fact, if the battery is dead, I don't know if you'd be able to put it in neutral at all. I'm sure I could push it possibly. It's just I don't know. That it worried me. However, I got home safe and sound, and thankfully with some battery left, so now gonna have it plugged in like all day. But should be done by tomorrow morning. Um Also I had like 4 hours of sleep. So so I'm kinda tired. I'm drinking an energy drink right now. There'd have to be a neutral though, right? Otherwise, how'd you be able to park? Well, there's a park button. It In my car, it's like a button on top of the knob. You just press that and it parks. I'd have to look to see if it had neutral. I'm not too sure. It might. It's just like I don't know if you can engage neutral if your battery dies, because you do need to turn it on to do that. And it's an all electric car, so it might it might not be able to do that. Suffers, hello, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good today. I'm doing pretty good actually. I had a good dinner. Um, I freaked out because I almost ran out of car battery on my electric car, and but other than that, not too bad. I barely had any sleep. I think I had about 4 hours, maybe five, probably closer to four. Um, because my grandma likes eating early, so that's what we did. We I um got up around 1:30, got to my grandma's house about 3 after I woke up a little bit. Then we went to go eat. And well, I mean, now I'm streaming, so stream froze and I had a resting bitch face. Oh, that's awkward. I remember I used to have a coworker that every time someone would ask if she's okay, because she had a resting bitch face, and people would be like, "Are you okay? Are you mad?" or something like that. And she's like, "No, but I am, because people keep asking me that." I always felt sorry for her. But you not been sleeping well lately? I have not either. I don't know if that's because it being kind of warm in the morning when I get home. I tend to have to put my fan on, and I sleep during the day, so the daylight does not help. Melatonin kind of helps a little bit. It's it's not very good sleep though. But I hope that your sleep gets better. Um, I hope that your life in general gets better. I hope everybody's does. Some more than others actually. Because some people definitely need the thoughts and prayers right now. So I mean, we all know the situation going on in the world right now. Not gonna Not going to talk about that because that's not what this stream is about. Last night, first time you slept more than 2 hours? Oh my gosh. 2 hours? Goodness. If you're having trouble like falling asleep, I highly recommend melatonin. I use these gummies that are melatonin. Mostly because it's easier to take. I don't like the pills. I don't like the liquid, but the gummies are nice. You were shaking last night? That doesn't sound good at all. That sounds like you might have had a sickness. It's like I've had something like that. It was like I possibly had a fever. Finally crash slept from 9 to 4:30. Oof. Yeah, that's rough, man. Um, yeah, I would definitely recommend talking to a doctor if you can. I mean, I can't really, I can't really say much because like I go to the veterans hospital, so it's all mostly free. But and I know the general population has issues with asking for help from doctors because it is expensive. But definitely, I care about your health though, and yeah, that's not sleeping, especially if you're shaking, and because of stress or exhaustion or both, as you say. Yeah, that's not good, man. I would definitely get that checked out because that could be even worse than not doing anything. Um, I really hope you get better though. That just sounds awful. Ooh, yeah, that stuff right there. Yeah, I know that. Well, I mean, in my case, I actually, when I was in the army, I used to be, well, not really the designated person, but I was actually trained for that kind of stuff. Not anymore. I personally don't really like it, but I was trained in like suicide prevention and things like that. And man, some stuff you hear, dude, is like very rough, and I'm like, ooh, like I'm not confident enough to deal with that nowadays. Matter of fact, a few streams ago, somebody came in here. Well, I don't want to say they were complaining, but they were talking about how they they couldn't find a girlfriend or couldn't keep a girlfriend or something like that. And I'm I, like I didn't want to block them or ban them or anything like that, but I was like, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way, but like I'm just trying to play a game here. I don't know how to deal with that kind of stuff. Like if I was that kind of stream, maybe, but I'm just here playing games. And well, right now talking, yes. And sure, technically I can be of use in advice because I am an ordained minister. So, yes, I do have some kind of experience in that. However, that's not my full job. That's just a part-time thing. And I'm mostly a security guard. Like I just I deal with physical property mostly. Like and right now I'm a streamer, so I deal with entertainment. So, I get it. People have a lot in their mind. They do want to talk about it. That's fine. That's fine. Just maybe go into the appropriate channels for that. There are appropriate channels. I mean, heck, I could add those kind of channels in my Discord if people want to, and you can talk about whatever you want. That's perfectly fine. Don't have that channel yet because we haven't needed to. Um, so some people do talk about things, and I'm quite happy with that. It's just the different avenues of seeking help, and that's fine. However, for for here, let's just keep the talk kind of lighthearted, you know? Unless I actually volunteer the topic of that kind of stuff. You know, like if we were talking about the current situations in the world and people dealing with all this struggle and whatnot, then yeah, sure. That would be a perfect time to talk about problems and stuff. I have no problem with that. And I'm sorry that you are going through all that stuff, suffers. I really wish I could help you. But honestly, the most I could say is um, maybe melatonin might help. And maybe I could recommend meditation. That could definitely work. Because, like, you know, if it's a lot of stuff on your mind, maybe meditation could possibly help. It could help potentially de-stress, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about how good that works. But, you know, I did take a mindfulness class, so I'm kind of aware of that kind of stuff. Meditation is pretty useful though. I do recommend it. And just maybe trying to find some avenues of de-stressing. Like I play video games. That's how I de-stress. Yeah, we all came here to take a break from reality. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes the reality comes crashing in, and you know that's unfortunate. Second time you heard the word mindfulness today? Weird. Yeah, I remember that from my like the course I took. So yeah, I forget what the actual term means. I think it's just like being aware of what's making you stressed out and then kind of doing something about it, I think. I'm not too sure. If you're trying to plan out streaming yourself, well, I definitely recommend it. It's a wonderful way to kind of open up your social horizons or something like that. I mostly do it just for fun, and so I am not alone while I'm playing games. Because I'll be honest, I play games all the time, and even though streaming is still, I'm still playing games, but it's a different kind of playing. Like it's more social. It's more, you know, I have an audience obviously, and I'm putting myself out there. Uh, you know, people can see me mess up or succeed, or uh, I can just talk about whatever, and it's different. I don't know. Like, I guess it'd be kind of similar to playing a game while you're in a Discord call, and you're just kind of chatting about whatever while you're playing. That's kind of similar, I suppose. Except in this case, it's me reading chat and interacting and stuff like that. And you know, it's somewhat similar, somewhat different. Not not entirely sure. But yeah, definitely. If you want to do streaming yourself, I recommend it. There's all kinds of avenues. I probably wouldn't have started this if I didn't watch VTubers, and because I'm extremely self conscious. I have a great voice apparently, and then you know, but I don't like showing my face, which is why like VTubing is such a it's a thing. I also have big booba. Yes, that is also a thing. um, that may not be a thing in the future though. I will be attempting to draw my own avatar. Uh, which will be, you know what? Let me show the picture. I don't know if I've actually showed this on stream before. Let me find it. Um, it's one of my old OCs that I had created. Well, rather I had my friend create because I have like zero actual artistic talent. Let me just move this over. So this is the OC. Let me kind of shrink it down a little bit. So this is what I am going to try and recreate as a actual avatar. So uh as you can see, it's a kind of combination of different animals, but I really like it. Uh it's actually it is a male though. But kind of like femish. Is that the word? Fem feminine? Yeah. You've seen the picture. Yes, I posted it in the Discord and I also put it on Twitter. So this is what my one of my artist friends made as a mock-up kind of what they thought would be a good version. Very pretty, yes. So the origins of this. Now I know you guys on my Discord know about this. Let's see. So I basically went up to an artist. I said, "Hey, I have this necklace here. I want to make it into an avatar, or rather, our character. Yeah, OC." So I was like, "Can you do that?" And they were like, "Huh, I've never seen that before, but I'll try." So this is what they came up with. Uh, I can't actually show the ref sheet because it's not safe for work. So I showed another art that someone else made. But this is the design that they came up with. And it is a great design. I love it. Though I might make it different myself. Possibly. Mostly because like I personally don't have much faith in my own artistic ability. But people do want to see me streaming the art. And I will give the people what they want. So yeah, so this is what I plan to try and make. I might change it up. I might do something different. Cuz you know, I definitely can't match that quality. But I definitely do want to keep this overall aesthetic of cat-like head, bird-ish wings. I will keep the hooves, but I'm going to change them a little bit. And then I'm guessing it's a snake tail, which is why this character has a snake-like tail. Because I think that's what that is, but I'm not too sure. It could be a seahorse tail, but usually seahorses have it the opposite direction. I have no idea. One of my friends was like, maybe it's a hippocampus, but with wings. And I was like, that's possible. I have no idea. I had to look up what a hippocampus was, which is a horse with like a seahorse bottom or fish bottom, something like that. Although it doesn't have this necklace does not have a horse head though, so that's why I thought cat because of the eyes and because of ears. And also horses don't have a nose like that, so I was like, what is it? I don't know, but it's kind of feline-ish. So that's what I went with. It could be a dog for all I know. I have no idea. But like I said, I'm going to try and draw it myself. It'll be the first time I actually draw digitally, and it'll be the first time I attempt to actually make a VTuber avatar. I know that there's going to be a lot of cutting up to do, a lot of layers, a lot of things. I have to think about what I want moving. I want to think about what is going to be connected to what. But I have a general idea of what I'm going to do, including I will keep the hooves. but they won't be visible because what I want to do is add robot hands to it because I am just weird like that apparently. At least that's what people said. They're like, why would you do that? That's why. What? It's like a magical creature. Why would it have robot hands? And I'm like, because rule of cool. That's why. And because I have an obsession um with robots in general, and in particular the Protectrons from Fallout. They're they're my obsession. Uh, don't know why. They're crap. They're horrible. The only thing they're good for is walking around and making cute noises and, you know, being a nuisance. But like, I love them. So that's what I'm gonna try to do that. And that's why in Fallout 4, when I eventually get around to it, I'm gonna make me a Protectron only companion, only using Protectron parts, including the weapons. They're not that great. However, it's my little buddy. I'll probably name him Fisto because Fisto is the best damn robot in New Vegas. Even better than Yes Man. I don't actually like Yes Man. He's kind of a dick. And I don't trust him whatsoever. He only says yes, and that's only because that's what he's programmed to do. He can't say no. And I don't trust that. Yeah, my little buddy, yes. Yeah, Fisto is definitely the best robot in the Fallout franchise. Even better than Codsworth. Because I will say Codsworth's pretty cool. And so is Curie. She's cool. Ada is okay. Then there's that Cleo. Cleo's decent. But if we're only talking about companions, well, I like Edie. Edie is one of my favorites as well. And if I could make Edie in Fallout 4, I would. I think there might be a mod for that. Only if I could have both. I would want both a Protectron, which I will name Fisto, and Edie, or a similar iBot that's based on Edie. I would want both of them at the same time. Where does Charon stand for you? Well, in terms of the Fallout 3 companions, if we're only doing those, honestly, Charon is, I'd say, at a 5 for me. Well, wait, no. How many companions are in Fallout 3? Let me. I need to know this so I can give an accurate number. So I have used them awful lot. Yeah, and I still am using them. Though I was gonna replace them with Cross, but she kind of forced herself on my party, so now I have both. And I'm like, you know what? I'll keep them. Or I'll keep Charon and Cross. They're both pretty good. So in Fallout 3, we got Cross, Butch, Clover, Sergeant RL3, Jericho, Fox, Dogmeat, and Charon. Dogmeat is an automatic. He's always with me, no matter what. He's a dog. So we got 8 in total. Dogmeat is number 1. Make a tier list. You know what? I'm making a tier list right now. So Dogmeat, number 1, S tier. Fox, S tier. He's definitely really cool. Cross, just because I can get her as a companion, A tier. Just because I'm a good character, so she's basically a default. Charon, just because you can get him with any companion or any type of karma, I'd say he's number 5 on the list. Yeah. So right now we got Dogmeat, number 1, Fox number 2, Cross. I'd say Cross is 4. Charon 5. So number 3, since we skipped over 3, I would actually put Sergeant RL3 because he's a robot. He has cool lines. And he's powerful. As far as I know, he doesn't die. I think he has a lot of health. But the only downside is because you need neutral karma to get him, and you also have to pay like 1,000 caps. But at this point, I have like 100. No, I have like 30,000, 60,000, something like that. I have a lot of caps. You need to pay like 1,000 caps to get him, so that's kind of hard at the beginning of the game. And at the beginning of the game is really the only time you can have neutral karma, unless you commit atrocities like some people do. And I'm not going to do that just for the sake of a companion. Although I have had RL3 once, and he's badass. I like him a lot. Probably one of my favorite companions, but he's just such a pain in the ass to get. Him and Butch are both neutral karma only, and it's such a pain in the butt to get them. If it's either good or bad, that's fine, because you can do that naturally throughout the gameplay. Good especially, because Fallout 3 wants you to be a good character. But the bad characters, like Jericho and Clover, I don't like them. I've never had them as companions anyways. So for me, those are 7 and 8. So they're at the bottom. All right, so Dogmeat number 1, Fox number 2, Sergeant RL3 number 3. Then we got Cross, I'm going to put for number 4. Charon number 5. He's okay. Charon is fine. He's dependable. He has a great shotgun. He's good. He usually dies on each of my playthroughs though, so I'm surprised that, I mean, you guys saw him die quite a few times actually. So yeah, I mean, he's good for what he is. He can be recruited by anybody. He has no requirement for karma. You just pay like a few thousand caps. Yeah, the gasp. Yeah. I was not expecting it at all when he got mauled by a fucking bear. Oh my god. Still pissed about that. So he's pretty good, you know, for what he is. I don't like looking at his face though. So that's a big downer. You know, he is a cool, so it makes sense, but just like, he sounds cool wearing a power armor helmet. Just, he doesn't look good. I don't like his face. It creeps me out. I'm not a fan. So Charon number 5. Then we got Jericho, Butch, and Clover. So I'd say Butch is 6 because I've never been able to get him because I never have neutral karma. Clover, I'd say, is 8, and Jericho would be 7 because he's kind of cool, but he's also sort of a dick from what I've seen on gameplay videos. He doesn't like you doing good things. He's like, I didn't sign up to be a goody two shoes and some other bullshit like that. He's whiny. It is dumb. It's like, yeah, he's a so Jericho's like a reformed raider. He works for Megaton to help defend them from raiders, but you still need evil karma to recruit him, and he only likes evil stuff. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. I've never had him on a playthrough because I never play evil characters. So like, most of my playthroughs, I just have Charon, Cross, Dogmeat, and Fox. Those are the only ones I can literally get. Everybody else is locked out because of karma, and it sucks. Except for the one time I might have even cheated to give myself neutral karma so I can get RL3. And he's a great companion. Though if you fire him and try to rehire him again, you still need neutral karma. So that's frustrating. He's like, I don't know. I don't remember what the reasoning was. It's like he doesn't like too polarizing of a figure. He's like, soldiers should only follow orders and all that bullshit. I'm like, okay, buddy, calm the fuck down. Can I just rewire you? Like, I'm a mechanic. I have 100, I think, repair. I should be able to fix you. But no, you can't do that. Can't do anything to fix their karma. So, but like, my character is almost as good as you can get. I'm literally called the last best hope of the wasteland or something. Something like that. And it's like, you would think people would flock to me, but no. I have like less than half of the companions available to be able to choose. There's 8, so never mind. I have half of them. Then evil characters can get half as well. And then neutral can get 3. So neutral is actually worse off. Also, how the fuck do you maintain neutral karma throughout the entire game? That's impossible. Unless you're just a dick. Which I'm not. We're not going to talk about Mothership Zeta and murdering those 3 people for their gear and weapons and money. We're not going to talk about that. That was in the past. I'm a different person now. I still use Paulson Revolver. Paulson, your sacrifice will not be in vain. I swear. Samurai dude, however, your armor is sitting in my house, not doing anything. It's actually easier to find combat armor than it is to find metal armor, apparently. Because that's how you repair samurai armor, is with metal armor. It is pretty good though. But I have Riley's Ranger armor, and actually I think I left that at my house. I have Enclave Hellfire armor. Were I just wearing that? No, I was wearing Riley Ranger, the Ranger battle armor, which is almost as good as power armor. Actually, it's pretty damn good. Right now I think I'm wearing the Hellfire power armor. I happen to find that on a dead Enclave guy that I shot full of holes. Kind of stole it from him. Nobody notices that I'm not Enclave or that I am. I don't know. It's weird. You would think that it'd be faction armor, but they don't have that until New Vegas. So it's a bit weird. You walk around with Enclave armor and nobody bats an eye, including Cross, who's a Brotherhood of Steel member. It's very weird. But anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We'll go and actually play the game. Also, I forgot to check if my other video from yesterday got, not yesterday, Monday. I forgot to check if that one got copyright striked. Let me double check, because I don't think it did, actually. It's great the Remnant's power armor doesn't count towards any factions because Enclave isn't a big enough faction. True, yeah. Although in Fallout 3, obviously the Enclave is, until we destroy them, of course. You know we're going to. It's not exactly a spoiler. I forgot what my last place of business was. So the last stream is still checking, but I don't think it actually has any copyright strikes on it, which is very weird. Where am I? Oh yes, we're in Arafu. So I accidentally skipped through a couple dialogues when I first came here, so we're gonna talk to this guy and find out what exactly is going on here.
Don't you have some houses to be checking?
Maybe. Can you tell me more about what's going on around here?
There used to be more families living here. Most of them have dismantled their shacks and moved on to greener pastures. Those that are still living here are keeping themselves indoors, thanks to the family.
Where do you think I can find the family?
I think they live somewhere east or northeast of here. Problem is, they always travel in the dark, so I can't see exactly where they go. There's all kinds of places they could be hiding, like Hamilton's Hideaway, the old Moonbeam Cinema, or Northwest Seneca Metro Station.
I actually do know where they are, but we'll go to some other places first. So, he's not going to talk about the family again, but basically, they're a gang. And they apparently are the ones that slaughtered those cows down there, which you can't see from here because like we're too far away and they kind of haven't officially spawned in yet. But they're a gang. That's basically all he knows, right? We will find out exactly what's going on though. We're gonna go and talk with the residents here.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived.
I mean, kinda, sorta did deliver mail, actually. But, no, Evan King sent me.
Oh, Evan, he's such a gentleman. Please, do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
Alright. This girl creeps me out. She's kinda too nice.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out.
Fuck. There's music in the background. Well, this is probably gonna get copyright striked again. Alright, that's fine though. Alright, why are you being so hostile?
Maybe it's because my wife has gone mental. No, wait. I think it's because some lunatics are trying to kill us. Other than that, no reason.
Well, Evan King told me to check on you. Is everything okay?
We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass. Tell Mr. King that sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action.
That's what I do. I take action. Can you tell me at least more about what's going on here?
Everyone is keeping themselves safe from the family. If I was you, I'd do the same. You want to know more? Talk to Evan King.
Well, who the fuck's the family? Because he won't tell me. What do you think about them, I guess?
They're low-life scum who decided to use Arafu as their own personal amusement park. Oh, they are a fun bunch. I'd take a shot at them if I could, but judging from what they did to the Brahmin, I wouldn't live long to tell about it.
I mean, there's a difference between killing Brahmin and killing people, so you might be okay. Like, I will be. Right, well, I don't care about Evan King, so we're just gonna...
Good. Now get out.
Jesus fuck, dude. Alright. We'll leave. I was not expecting music. Some of the songs in this game are copyrighted still, and it's kind of frustrating. So, like, I have 2 streams that are copyrighted because of Fallout 3, and one of them is because the opening theme song of the main thing, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. I purposely left that in the video because I love that song, and you know what? It would be detrimental if I took it out. So I kept it. And then in one of the other ones, I think it was like the Bingo Bongo song. I forget the actual name of it. I think that's what copyrighted. I should actually go through and like take that out, maybe. Civilization. Yes, there we go.
Yes. Who is it?
Evan King sent me. Can I come in?
Oh, he did? Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in. I'll unlock the door.
These people are rude. Like, rude.
It's nice to see a friendly new face around here. It's been a
Yeah.
long time. The name's Karen Shenzi.
Evan King told me to check up on you. Is everything okay?
Scared out of my mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever.
So, yeah, he is kind of sort of in the way. Can you tell me more about what's going on around here?
We're scared shitless. Evan King's got everyone so worked up about the family, no one wants to set foot outside. That asshole runs the show. But does he really do anything about our problem? No.
I see. Well, what do you think about the family?
All they do is terrorize us. They taunt us to open our doors, throw bottles at our houses, and scream at us. If
Well,
I knew King
they
had
sound
my
like
back,
assholes.
I'd step outside and show them just how I feel about their visits, especially after this last attack.
Huh. Okay. Well, they don't seem to think too highly about Evan King.
Sure.
Neither do
Go.
I.
Just like everyone else.
Bye, Karen. Yeah, that she did say that. Oh yeah, so Sharon for some reason likes using a sniper rifle. I gave him a special one that fires fast. And I gave Cross, since she's good with big guns, I gave her a Gatling laser. Basically, we're a murder team, and Dog Meat's vibing. Just vibing. That's cool. Okay there, buddy? Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, basically anything that comes across us, like, we basically murdered them all. No, I don't think Dog Meat's okay. he's not okay. I already went into Evan King's house, because there was a bobblehead in there, so that's why I came up here. And so I got the bobblehead. Endurance or something like that. I got almost all the bobbleheads now, by the way. So, this here is Lucy West's house, or her parents' house. Looks like we got some dead people. They look like they've been here a while. Life is pain. Oh yes, I agree. So this is Matilda West, and this is... Move out of the way, Cross. Thank you. David West. The bodies of the Wests have bite marks on the neck area that go to the bone. The lack of blood stains on the sheets is strange, as any bite or wound of that depth should have caused massive bleeding. The bite marks on the neck appear to be from a human or humans with sharpened incisors or canines. The bodies seem to have a blackish powdery residue present, not unlike that found in old train yards. So that's a clue about where they are. Vampires? Well, close. No, I don't want to sleep on the bed. Nothing else on the corpse to indicate what happened. Well, I have a medical analysis. What do you think, Cross? Sharon, you, have anything to say about that? No, you're just ready to fuck shit up? Alright, let's do it. Fucking kick down the door, let's go. I think she's dead, Jim, yeah. My name's Sonny, not Jim. Hey,
Well, is
Evan.
everyone... What did they tell you? Everyone okay?
Not everyone. Did you know the Wests are dead?
The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches. Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this town. Wait a minute.
Not actually a town.
When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body?
No, I only found the parents' bodies.
This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river. Look,
Down by the
I know I've asked a
river.
lot of you already, but you have to find that kid. He deserves better than all this.
Well, I'll figure out what's going on. Also, is there a train yard outside Airfu?
Well, yeah, actually. Maresti train yard, almost due east of here.
That's exactly where they are. I discovered that the Wests had bite marks on their necks made by a human! Exclamation mark.
What? The family must be a pack of cannibals. Oh, this is all I needed
Possibly.
right now. What am I going to do? They'll keep coming back until all of us are dead if they think we're food.
Gemmo, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. You missed earlier when I got raided and I was not ready at all. And my my avatar wasn't working. My tracking thing stopped working. It was awful. But thank you so much. I hope your stream was good. Yeah, it was very, I felt bad, but the people that came by were really nice and I appreciated it. Stream was very fun. Awesome. Also, I guess this message here would be useless because we found the West family dead.
I can't take that. You're just going to have to bring it back to Lucy or to Ian if you can find him.
Alright, don't worry, Evan. I'll figure out what happened to the Wests.
Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Don't worry, old man. I'll protect this town. Well, we know where they are. They're in the Maresti train yard, because we found dust from the train yard, apparently, that we would somehow know about. I don't know how. Am I the mailman? Yes. But this isn't New Vegas. Not yet. I basically play my characters as if they went from the Capital Wasteland to Vegas. Now, lore-wise, that doesn't make sense, because, I mean, but the courier in Vegas is a blank slate, technically. We don't actually know much about them. If you don't count Old World Blue, no, not Old World Blues, Lonesome Road. Lonesome Road actually kind of adds some backstory between you and Ulysses, which is awkward and kind of doesn't vibe with the blank slate of the courier. But it's my story and my headcanon that the kid from Vault 101 went all the way across the country. So yes, when they went to New Vegas, they got shot in the head. Yes, that would definitely reset their stats. Yes, I completely agree. That's my headcanon as well. And there's kind of funny dialogue in Honest Hearts DLC where you're talking to, I think, Daniel, and you could say, oh, I don't know anything about Christianity, which would be false if our character was the Vault 101 kid, because you learn about it in, like, from your father. You know, the whole revelation yeah. This one, 21:6. Revelation 21:6. And I call myself a ordained minister. I can't even remember that. So, there's all kinds of clues, but it really depends on your dialogue options in New Vegas, because you can say that, oh, like that you totally know it, or you could say that you don't. It's up to you. And then there's also, what is it? I don't know if there's any lore stuff in Old World Blues that has anything to do with it. But definitely Lonesome Road, you can like have a conversation with Ulysses, and he talks about, okay, this is getting into spoiler territory, but essentially he talks about how you came to the Divide as the courier and messed things up there. He blames you for what happened. That's why he's angry, obviously. And, well, thing is, how would he know? And then, like, he says that the whole reason that I got shot and chosen to carry the... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So, if you don't know the story of New Vegas, you get shot because you're carrying a chip that's supposed to go to Mr. House, but a guy named Benny finds you and steals it after shooting you dead. Well, apparently Ulysses was supposed to be the guy to carry that one, but he's the one that turned it down, so it went to you, the courier. And then you go after Benny and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the whole story of New Vegas. Well, Ulysses apparently saw your name next on the list, and that's why he refused it. He wanted you to carry it. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure how he knew that you're the guy or gal who brought ruin to the Divide somehow. It's very confusing. He doesn't really explain why or how he knows. Apparently, he was trailing you or something. I don't know. What? Why is my shots not doing anything? Huh? What? 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 So only, oh God. Oh God, we gotta miss the guy. Oh God, okay. And a scorpion? I'm gonna leave the scorpion up here. Why is... Ow.
Why, you stupid humans always fight.
Okay, now I'm able to kill things. Also, I had the difficulty on very hard, so... Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because, like, well... It's not even turning red. It's turning red for that. For him. What the hell is up with my game? I'm just wasting ammo at this point. Alright, I'll try punching him. What? What? It is being extremely glitchy. Also, my companions disappear. Well, there's one. Hey, where's Cross? Cross? Star Paladin Cross, where are you? Okay, I'm gonna reload the save. No, I don't think she died, because I'm pretty sure I would have known that. Like, it comes up with a pop-up if somebody dies. Man, I've never had that happen before. That was very, very weird. Okay, but we're gonna do this again. Maybe reloading the save might work. But if Cross somehow got lost,
I'm gonna tear your fucking throat out. You want a little something?
Enemy down.
so these guys I could definitely kill. I definitely can. Randomly getting attacked by a robot. Yeah, there's some robots around here, so I gotta be careful. They can mess me up. But I have Hellfire armor, so should be okay. I'm gonna save here just in case. You guys stay with me. Alright, so there is the cinema. Moonlight outdoor thingy. I hear guns. There we go. Moonbeam outdoor cinema. Holy fuck. Okay, super mutant go explodey. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah, Cross is broken. I mean, granted, the Gatling laser is just broken to begin with. It's almost broken in New Vegas as well. So I think with New Vegas it's a bit different because low damage weapons kinda don't do as good. So that was better. Also, my Paulson's revolver is just fantastic. Alright, now we go Hamilton's Hideaway, which is northwest. So the reason why I think that Paulson's revolver is much more powerful than the Blackhawk, which Blackhawk is good. I like it, but it's really only good for distance. Because Paulson's revolver shoots like a shotgun. And every single pellet can critical hit. Which I have a crit build. I have like 10? Almost 10 luck. Okay. My army is very powerful. So my crit build is extremely good with rapid fire or just multiple shots at once. So, Paulson's revolver, if every shot gets a crit, it makes things explode. Also, it's just a really good gun. Okay, well, this guy died just sitting here with a teddy bear for some reason. And beer. Clearly, he was an adult. Maybe. I'm not going to judge. Alright, so I think it's over there. Well, I have teddy bears, so yeah, I can't. I have a lot of plushies. I can't really judge. Hamilton's hideaway should be around here somewhere. Well, I don't have a lot of teddy bears specifically, but I do have a lot of stuffed animals, including a Gengar and a Mook. I also have a custom pony one. It's of one of my favorite side characters named Helia. Then I got a few other pony ones, and actually I have one for my old changeling character, custom made. And I just got some kind of like random animals and stuff like that. So you just want to be sure heard correctly. You have one yourself, but it's pretty beat up. Oh, I have a lot, but they're kind of just sitting there and not doing anything. I don't know. Kind of spent a lot of money on the custom ones, so I don't know if I want to get rid of those. But some of them have been just sitting there for probably over a decade now. And yeah, actually probably about a decade. And there's just like, do I want to keep them, or because they were like gifts? I don't know. I could put them away in a box or something. The expensive custom, yes, they were very expensive. I probably spent about as much on the custom plushes as I did for just art commissions to begin with. Art commissions are pretty pricey, so, and you guys know I have a lot of them. What am I looking for down here? Is it just nothing? I think so. Yeah. Are we talking in the hundreds? For art or for the plushes? Because if it's the art, that depends. I've got many that I got between like 10 and 50, but some I've paid 100 or so, or some I paid one that's technically 5 or 6 pictures in one. It's a comic page. I paid about $250 for. But otherwise, most of my commissions are between like, say 20 and 30. No, 20 and 50. So still a bit of money, but not bank breaking. But I do have a lot of commission art. And, I have a problem with buying more that I don't need. Holy fuck. Okay. That was a big boy. I was like, oh, that's not what I was expecting. Are you saying Paulson yeet his last haul? Well, yeah, in a sense. He was gonna disappear anyways after the DLC was over, so I am carrying on his legacy of indiscriminately murdering insects. And also, I just wanted his gun. I never had it before, so I always just let him go. Well, actually, one time he did die when I was on the mission, but I reloaded that save though, and then kept him alive. I hear a shock. Whomst has a shock.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, Raiders.
There may be danger here. I always knew this broad was heartless. Get it, bossy?
Let's see. Is there anything fancy here? No, just spikes. I could give that to Charon, but he likes the sniper rifle. Too soon. I mean, he totally died in an accident while helping me defend the space station. Totally. I did not shoot him on purpose. Nope. And you can't prove it. Just don't watch that stream. I felt bad for doing it. I did. But, you know, he was going to disappear at the end of the DLC as soon as I left the ship. And I was like, you know what? I could use that more than you can. So I did. And I do. I really like his gun. So it's really nice. Damn it, where the hell am I going? Oop. Not that way. Must be this way. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and like I said, I also killed the samurai guy because I wanted his stuff. Because he also would disappear. And I killed Soma as well. Mostly because she repaired my stuff and I wanted my money back. But it's fine. I am a hero of the wasteland. Specifically, I am the restorer of faith. I'm basically Jesus. I've killed a lot of people. But they were bad people, so it's okay. Alright, so we got Northwest Seneca Station and Rusty Train. We're just gonna walk over here so we can get that. I don't know if I'll go inside. I don't think there's anything in there that I need. I think it's right there. I see red. Oh. Not anymore. Okay, almost there. Ah, right. I think it's right there. I actually can't wait to play New Vegas again. That's one of my favorite games. And, I mean, I've played over 500 hours of it, not including Steam. If we're including PS3 and 360, probably about 100 to 200 hours each of that. But definitely, actually on Steam, it's like, actually, you know what? Let me look. I have Steam open right now. Fallout New Vegas. It's not telling me how many hours. Should, unless they moved it. Okay, here it is. So I played for, on the Steam version, 369.8 hours. Don't know why, because I think it was because I had mods, so I just kind of replayed the game constantly. Why not? Exactly. I mean, it's a great game, but there's like so many different ways to play it and all kinds of cool stuff you could find. Like, there's actually a bunch of stuff I've never found. Like, there's okay, I thought I failed that. There is a locked safe that I remember I never went back to get, even after I had the required lockpicking skill. I just and apparently one of the best weapons is in that safe, but you can't get it unless you have 75 lockpick. And obviously that early in the game, you don't have that usually. And when I found out about the gun that's in that safe, I'm like, dude, I could have used that. But on the next playthrough that I'm doing, it will be the same as this, where it's a pistol only build, or one-handed only. So I do plan to get it. It's just I'll have to skip entire, like, I'm gonna have to like just go straight to lockpicking and try to get as many lockpicking points as I can. Now, will it be worth it? Because I'd basically gimping myself kinda early on. I don't know. But it is a gun that I've never had, and I just really want it. It'll help a lot It's got a decent strength, but it's also got one of the highest crit multipliers of one-handed weapons. It's like 2.5, something like that, which means I'll be critting quite a bit with it. So, like, it's something that I want, and it fits my character style of putting my luck all the way up to 10. Not in this game right now; it's at 9. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Megaton so I can get my lucky armor. Let's see. With a luck of 10, that's 10% critical hit. Plus, if I have some perks that increase that. I didn't mean to go here. And then there's like gear you can have that increase that. And then if you use the gun, it's called Lucky. If you use Lucky, it increases all of your added together crit chance by 2.5. So you could basically crit every shot if you build correctly. Now, that would kind of make the game a bit trivial. So it's I don't know, it's something I want to do though. I've never had the gun. I like having unique weapons. But I'm gonna have to kind of gimp my own damage and survivability and stuff at the beginning of the game just to get it. It'll be worth it, I think.
Welcome home, madam.
I might as well give this to Charon. Also, I'll grab that.
I don't like the look of this place.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Very well.
Asher's power armor is 39. Yeah. And give you instead that and that. That kind of reminds me of that dog. That weird dog that has that face. Dogs always have faces. You know the one, that picture where he's like kind of facing the camera. I don't know how to explain. It's a meme. That's all I heard.
What do you need?
Damn you.
What
No.
do you need?
I'm trying to get out the door.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have this.
Thanks, lady. I'll put it to good use. Yeah, it's called My First Infirmary. Yeah. I use it quite a bit, actually. It helps remove rats and heals wounds and broken limbs. There's also a science station, but I never picked it up.
Oh, hey!
She can't repair anything, so I'm just gonna see what she got for sale. Bam. I need that. Asher's power armor is pretty good. So Asher's power armor and the Ranger battle armor have the same damage resistance. Just kind of crazy. But their big difference is weight. Ranger battle armor weighs a lot less. And even though Tesla helmet's actually better than the combat helmet. Let's see if I can cover.
Good hunting!
And so we're gonna go out front and see if we can't find one of the caravans that I invested into. That way they can repair all my stuff. Is he? No. Okay, I'm just gonna wait.
Welcome to Megaton. Friendliest town around.
I love Protectrons. So in Fallout 4 you can obviously make a Protectron companion, but you cannot use the Protectron voice for some reason.
Welcome to
I don't know if that's
Megaton.
just
Friendliest town around.
I don't know if that's because of the limitation of it, but you can have Sultron, Security, Sentry Bot, beeping noises. Let's see, and then you can have some like male and female voices that are like kind of synthesized, but there's no Protectron, and it's really weird because there's Protectrons in the game. You know, they all have voices. Okay, so it looks like I hear these, which I will. You know what? Sharon, I need your stuff.
Yes, what is it?
I'm gonna
Very
hear
well.
that. Take this helmet so I don't see your face.
Welcome.
Yeah, the Protectrons have a lot of well, not really personality, but they have a charm.
to
I like it.
Megaton.
I don't like the look of this. Very well.
Now, you can have this and this. So technically, these are not all the way maxed out. Like, this should be 45 and this should be 10, but that's fine. It's only 2 difference. So, take that. So the Enclave Hellfire armor is the best you can get.
Please stand clear
Let's see.
of the gate.
You know what? Take Asher's back. And Tesla. Yeah. That's fine. Alright. So I'll put the Ranger battle armor back in my house. I have the ability to wear power armor, so I should. Now in New Vegas, I'm gonna switch that up. Because I'm gonna get a perk that is light armor only. You get +5 critical chance, I think, and you get the enemy gets -25 chance to critical hit. It still obviously will hit you, but critical hits hurt a lot more. And honestly, from what I've read and from what I've experienced, the difference between Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is that Fallout 3 has damage resistance, which is a percentage, whereas in New Vegas it's damage threshold, which is different enough. So the main difference is that damage threshold is based on the damage of the weapon hitting you, and then your damage threshold in the armor takes away some of the damage. So if an attack hits you with 30 damage and your armor has a damage threshold of, I don't know, 10, I think it takes away 10. So you still get hit with 20. I can math. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I mean, it doesn't make you impervious, so it's let's see. So damage threshold, it functions as an outright subtraction. So, for example, if a shot's fired with damage value of 40 against a DT of 10, then 10 damage will be ignored. However, the sequence of the calculations is different. So I'm not going to do any in-depth stuff, but the cap of damage resistance is 85%, or 80 actually. And then damage threshold applies after that. But the final damage taken cannot be lower than 20% of the base attack. So, with that in mind, even the weakest attack will still do some damage. So even if you're shooting a BB gun at power armor, obviously it shouldn't do anything, but it will. It'll do a little bit. It'll be like probably minimum of 1 damage or something. But New Vegas doesn't have much in the way of damage resistance, not like Fallout 3 does. So like there's very few sources of damage resistance, but there's almost everything has damage threshold, and it's a big difference. Anyways, we're off topic because we're not playing New Vegas right now. Also, do I want to go in there? Nah. We'll just go here. You know what? Agatha's house is right nearby. We're gonna go to Agatha's house. Oh yeah, that sign that was there for Little Lamplight, well, that's where we're gonna have to go for the next main quest. And as you can see, I'm kinda sorta trying to avoid that. I don't really want to go there, but I'm gonna have to eventually to advance the story. Right now, I'm just doing side quests. it's mostly because, one, I hate little lamplight, and two, I don't want to lose my companions just yet. Like, I mean, I don't need to go through the whole thing. I just need to go and, I can go far enough to finish a little lamplight, but don't have to go to the vault. There's like a series of quests after Little Lamplight, which are pretty interesting. It's also where I can get my final point of luck if I really want it. Oh no. Never mind. I thought I was in trouble there. But no, I am not. Well, it was already damaged, so the death claw had like 2 health left probably, which is weird. I don't know what it would have fought. But I was worried because I was like, oh no, Deathclaw. Because, well, I have the game on the max difficulty. I don't want to die just yet. Oh, we got some dead mirelurks here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, get back here. Guys, where are you? Thank you. Oh, fuck.
Glad that's over.
I like having a high luck build because I get critical hits all the time. Although that will change in Fallout 4 because, well, yes, I do still want to do a luck build. It's kind of broken. But not because, like, if you don't have enough accuracy or action points for VATS, then it's not that great. Wait a minute. Where? Huh?
Why don't you look where you're going?
Hey, hello. Who are you?
You're not here to try and steal my secrets, are you?
What? No, not at all.
Good. I was afraid I was going to have to abandon my lab here. That would mean starting all over again. It's not easy trying to make Ultrajet, you know.
The fuck is Ultrajet?
I suppose you could say that. Ultrajet is almost double the potency of Jet. Perfect for ghouls. Jet barely affects us, you see. Only trouble is, it's almost impossible to gather the ingredients together. Say, you might be able to help me with that.
Well, maybe. What do you need?
It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. The other one is a little harder to find. Sugar bombs. I
Sugar
distill it
bombs.
down to its base contents and add that to the formula, then presto, Ultrajet. For every box of sugar bombs you bring me, I'll pay you 15 caps. So, you in?
Make it. 30.
Nope, it's 15 each. You want to do it or what?
Sure, why not?
Good. Now get going. I have a ton of preparation to do.
I mean, I probably won't, just because, like, it's only 15 caps. I get more than that just selling body parts and shit, so not really caring too much. I mean, like, not my own body parts, but other people's body parts. So as I was saying, in Fallout 4, a critical build is pretty damn powerful. Because you can get like double or triple damage on crits. You can store crits up for when you need them. Because, well, they changed critical hits in Fallout 4 to be not random like they are in these games, but they're chosen for some reason. So you do hits in VATs. God damn it, dog meat. When you do hits and VATs, you build a bar up for critical hits, and the crits almost always hit. They do double damage at base, I think, and what else? They're just really powerful. So if you have a full crit build with all the right perks, you can do crits constantly. But there's a caveat in the fact that you have to be able to hit things in vault or in VATs to begin with. And I'll have almost 0 perception, so my accuracy in VATs can be crap anyways. So while yes, it is a very powerful thing, it depends on how you build your character, and I'm purposely gimping myself because
Whoa,
I do.
Slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
I really need to get by you. It's important I find what I'm looking for.
I don't care what you need. This place is off limits, and that's that.
Let's see. Well, hang on a second. I have a letter for Ian West from his sister.
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area.
Okay. I don't trust you. Also, I'm gonna steal all your shit.
Tamper with that, and we're gonna have a problem.
It's like free money. Don't mind me, just kind of going through all your stuff. No problem, right? Yeah, that's okay. Oh God. Uh. So many letters. Oh, I got it. Unlock access door. Because I can. I don't actually know why I did that.
Water is the foundation of life. But here, in the capital wasteland, indeed the entire country, water is polluted, irradiated. And maybe you've got a...
I'm literally stealing everything while this guy sleeps.
Dirty water a day, or you sip from an ancient faucet in an abandoned subway restaurant. But that's not really living, is it? wave is back, America. We brought clean water with us. For years, Enclave scientists have been hard at work on the most ambitious scientific endeavor the world has ever seen.
So he's gonna wake up with all that stuff missing, and well, it's his fault for going to sleep. It's like, what idiot would just go and lay down while literally the stranger that walked in is just chilling there? What are you doing?
All we need until the purifier is ready for continual operation. Then, your thirst will truly be quenched. So, celebrate. Sing out, America is back! America is...
Yay. Alright, I know there's a vendor guy here somewhere. There it is. Want to sell some stuff? Or you know what? I could just steal it. Technically, my companions don't like this, but they could suck. Damn it. Level up from that? Okay. I dig it. Alright. What do I want to level? This is the perk. Yeah, every 10 Nuka-Colas become a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Oh, puppies. Puppies is pretty cool. That means that basically dog meat is immortal. Pyromaniac. Let's see. I've only got one fire-based weapon, and that's what is it? Fire lance. So I'm looking up and see like if that's affected by that. If it's only the fire damage or if it's the entire damage. Oh, okay. It only increases base damage, but not the lingering burn effects. So, Shish Kebab, Flamer, Fire Lance, Heavy Incinerator, Rapid Flamer Torch, and Slow Burn Flamer. I see. Cool. Zurong Pistol is unaffected. That sucks. Alright, well, I do use the Fire Lance, so why not? Yay. Okay, that looks like I got everything so far. Except for this. Yep, so stole everything that
How's
I
it
wanted.
going?
Anyways,
Oh, just
where
dandy.
is this
I think the
guy
new
that
guy is so darn cute.
I've never seen
had
you.
someone so young
Vance?
before.
And how are we doing today?
Yeah, I guess. Hey, I really enjoyed last night. No, thanks for the help.
Bye-bye.
there he is.
Welcome to Meresti, human. Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
What is this place?
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Okay.
We are the remnants of society, cast aside like the clean-picked bones of a hunter's feast. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
Well, you are, actually. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to do a speech check.
You amaze me.
Oh,
Never
hey,
have
it
I
did.
met a human with the gift of cognition that you possess. Tell me then, what are we?
You're vampires, or at least you follow their fictional traditions.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely. Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland
Have a good one, Campbell.
need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
What you're doing here is brainwashing them. Plain and simple.
Yes. In a way, I am brainwashing them. I am eliminating their fears, their inhibitions, and their shame. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have a family. A place where their quirks are tolerated and understood.
Well, I've been searching for a young man named Ian West.
Ah, yes. My newest charge. What would you want with him?
I have a letter for him from his sister.
Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do.
Well, wait a minute, what happened?
Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh.
So you're telling me that Ian is a cannibal?
I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him.
Well, I mean, this letter is all Ian has left of his old life. Allow me to give it to him.
No, it would not be right to disturb him in this time of meditation. I am sorry, but I cannot allow it. You wish to speak to me again?
Now that I have a better understanding of family, may I speak to Ian?
I had always assumed if a human happened upon our home, it would be for the purpose of our extermination.
I'm
It
tempted.
appears
to
my
do that.
fears were ill-placed. It is a pleasant surprise to meet someone as amenable as yourself. Very well. I
Okay.
will allow you to speak to Ian. Perhaps you can help him come to grips with his greatest enemy, himself.
So why did he just suddenly change his mind? I don't get that. Anyways, so these guys are just certifiably insane. They essentially believe that they're vampires. It's fucking weird. Like, I mean, sure, I guess technically they're not eating flesh. It's still very weird.
Make no mistake, your father would be proud of what you've done.
I think last time I played this game, I ended up just murdering everybody because I didn't feel like doing all this stuff. But technically, the good ending of the quest is to do like not be bothered. And you know, I guess that's kind of true for a lot of the game, except for when it's not true, and you do have to kill everything. But this is one of the few ones where it's like, why? Ooh, a special sword. Mine. It's not a great sword, but it works. Oh yeah. If I do this quest peacefully, then there's actually a way to sell these guys blood packs, and they'll like, buy it up. Yo, Ian kicks down the door, just fucking barges in there.
How'd you get in here? Huh? What do you want?
I've been looking for you.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure Evan King is pretty pissed right about now. I bet he has the entire town out looking for me. He's worse than my parents.
No, I'm just here to take you home, man.
Home? I don't have a home anymore. I made sure of that, didn't I?
Well, I know what you did. Vance told me everything.
Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
Well, look, Ian, I know loss too. I know it hurts, but staying here isn't the answer.
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that?
Read this letter, Ian. Lucy wrote it. I bet it'll change your mind.
She really misses being home, and she's asked about me in here a lot. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
Yay! I did the quest without murdering everybody. It's not that hard, but, you know, I kind of also somehow got lucky with a speech check.
Troubles we have. It's impossible to hold it together. I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision?
Well, before I talk about Ian, there's still the matter of Erifu to discuss.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
Let's see. Well, I can choose literally these three things. So, what would make sense? I believe that blood preserved in blood packs could provide what you need.
Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem was that these blood packs were scarce. What do you propose?
Erifu donates blood packs, and in exchange, you protect the town.
Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Erifu. Speak with them, and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not forget. Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision.
He's decided to leave the family.
It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please.
Nope, not at all.
I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Hello there, stranger.
Alright, now I gotta go back to Evan, then I come back here. Ugh. But at least I can fast travel, so it's not too bad.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry.
Why are they listening to Enclave Radio? They could listen to GNR. It's way better. Let's see, this way. I hate backtracking. I really do. It's kind of annoying. I suppose not too bad. Just the fact that I have to come back here. It's also just well, I mean, there's nothing to really prevent me from not coming back. It's just because I can fast travel all the way here. It's literally right 2-second fast travel. But then going through a tunnel and all that stuff, it's just a lot. Oh yeah, it's also Paradise Falls. We'll worry about Paradise Falls afterwards. I believe there's a quest to go there later on.
There she is, the heroine of the day.
Yes, sir. Well, I took care of your problem.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did.
How?
I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here anytime you're in this part of the wastes.
How did Ian make it back here? Anyway, I have a proposal for you from Vance, the family's leader.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me.
Any help you could provide would be appreciated.
I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like.
Just whiskey? Well, alright, that's fine, I guess. Now I gotta go back through the tunnels and then back again and blah blah blah. I don't like treading the same places. It's kind of annoying. Unless it's really short. Like, Megaton's not too bad. I wish there was a way to fast travel from inside buildings, but that might actually be too broken. Matter of fact, I don't know any game that would allow it. Certainly not a Bethesda game. You can't even fast travel when you have enemies near you. Rather annoying. Not that way. I don't know how this one guy does he hold off Mirelurks from here? Because seems like it wouldn't be a very successful thing. It's like I can barely kill Mirelurks. They're like right down the hall. You would think that they would have came this way or something, but no, I guess not. I think doing this the peaceful way is what helps me get access to another vendor here, but no reason for me to come
Always a pleasure to receive you in Meresti. What brings you down here today?
Arafu has accepted your proposal, Vance.
Excellent. I knew you would serve as an ambassador for us in good faith. I will dispatch Alan to Arafu immediately to help serve as their guardian and honor my end of the agreement. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact, I feel almost like you are a member of our flock. If you ever wish to learn our ways, you have but to ask.
What do you mean?
To be a vampire is a life commitment. It is not achieved by my words. It is something you earn by your own will and sincere meditation. Sadly, I cannot fully make you one of us, but I can teach you how the lifeblood of others brings us regenerative powers. Since your body lacks the way to extract blood as we do, you must find
You can't either.
alternative sources for your nourishment. Drink deep of the blood, allow not a drop to spill. Feel the warmth as it spreads inside you. You are becoming one with the life force of another. They lend a part of themselves to you. For a brief moment, you are two entities becoming one. Allow the feelings to course through your body as you partake of the blood. Feel it empower you and make you stronger. Once you have done this deed, only then will you know what it is like to be a vampire.
So how much did you miss? Quite a bit. I found the vampire place, the family. Convinced Ian to go back to his his town and his sister, I guess. And I didn't murder every one of these freaks because I wanted the good ending of the quest. It would have felt nice though. But technically they're not cannibals anymore. So, because they drink blood to survive somehow? I don't know. It's very weird. But I'm gonna sell
As
him
compensation.
some, hey. Oh, okay, he did take it. 15 bottle caps. Oh, that's actually really crap.
There may be hostiles in the area.
Yes, he is rather handsome. However, I think you may
Yeah,
want to exercise a little bit of restraint.
It's kind of
Situation is
dumb.
delicate. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna wait until the store's open. If it ever is. I don't know when he opens up. Do they go to bed during the day? No, they're awake. So who is the store guy? Please, I wish to sell you things. Are you him?
Hey there, cutie. How's it?
Or, no, you're not.
Okay, I guess. The new guy's taking up most of my time.
Are you him?
Hey,
No.
welcome back.
I apparently can't talk to him. Whatever. I don't need it. Was that Cuba? What? He's asleep now. Oh, hey there, cutie. No, that was one of the lady friends of this place who helps maintain morale. She's very friendly. Very, very friendly. All right. Well, I think I got the good ending because I didn't do a bloodbath. Nobody except some Mirelurks died, and I had the vampires agree to protect Arafu. So now the town of Arafu is happy. They don't need to be afraid to come out of their house. At least not any more than usual. And everybody's happy. Sort of. I mean, happy is relative, of course. Alright. Let's see. So, we do have Oasis that we could go to. And Paradise Falls. I don't remember if that's actually part of a quest. Paradise Falls. Yeah, morale, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. Yeah, so Paradise Falls is part of a quest. So I'm gonna leave that until after I finish up the vault. Alright, you know what? We'll go to Oasis. It's northwest of here. Also, I gotta check out the Firelands. Oh. Wow. That actually made that a lot better. I think that the Pyromancer perk actually made the Firelands better than the Alien Blaster. Very nice, very nice. It's also my strongest weapon. I don't ever want to use it because, like, it basically one-shot kills it. Alright, so northwest. Makes sense to you? Yeah. Sort of. Well, like normally, like at a lower level, like lower level skill and stuff.
Time to die!
Suit me an overlord. God damn, overlords have a lot of health.
All clear. Stand down.
What was I saying before I got ambushed here? Right, so normally the Fire Lance would have let's say its damage would be 80. And then the damage for Alien Blaster would be 100. So it's like 20% difference. With the Fire Lance and Pyro something, Pyromaniac. Pyromaniac increases the damage by 50%. So that actually makes it a lot stronger.
Well equipped is a brother keeping to his duty. Yes. In the words of Elder Theus, a brother well equipped is a brother keeping to his duty.
She almost used up all of her ammo for that gun. Your computer walked out again, so you're on your phone. Huh. Well, that's rude. Your computer may need some help. So northwest would be Oasis. If anybody has played Fallout 1 or 2, I think Oasis will have some nostalgia for you. You don't have enough savvy? Well, I would help out, but I'm not in your neck of the woods.
I've got plenty more. Come on!
There's more where that came from.
Oh, still pretty far away from that. I think it's over there. Got a lot of ants here. Gonna have to kill them. Kaboom. I love how in the power armor, you can't tell who's male or female. It's just power armor. Like, until you hear the voice, of course. gross. Mandibles everywhere. Yep, that's ants, alright. I hate ants so much. Speaking of ants, there's a movie I keep wanting to watch called Them. And it's like about giant ants that attack a town. Kind of like the quest from Grey Ditch called Those is actually based on that. But I want to watch the movie because it looks really interesting. It's like kind of like those schlocky little B movie type things. It looks fun. Where am I going? Isn't that a 50s horror movie? Yes. Yes, it is. And I keep wanting to watch it, but I always forget to. I love old 50s sci-fi and horror. There's something about them that's just like out there. Like they didn't fucking care about realism. There's like, let's make a movie about, oh, for example, a giant radioactive ooze from space, I think. And oh yeah, it's heading towards the town. Oh no. Yeah, it's just like, what? Like I love old sci-fi, and that's why I love Fallout, because a lot of old sci-fi is referenced in this, and it also has the same kind of vibes of, we don't fucking care, we're gonna put it in here no matter what the realism is. You know, it's just like crazy stuff. Like one of my favorite old sci-fi movies, I don't remember the name of it. It's like maybe Attack of the Killer Brains or something like that, where there's these brains that attack people. They can go invisible. They have, I think, psychic powers. They're like they mutated from radiation, and like they go and wrap themselves like with their spinal cord around your neck and they kill you. It's like, who the fuck came up with that? Like, what kind of drugs you have to take for that? But it was fascinating. It was an excellent movie. I loved it. Yeah, the special effects are great. I love them. Like, okay, they're not great. They're not like the best thing ever, but they're serviceable. And it's just so out there, like they don't care. You know, like War of the Worlds. That movie is just so crazy. Like the remake was fine, but the original is my favorite. It's just so good. Like I said, I just love old sci-fi. It doesn't need to make sense. It doesn't need to be realistic. Movies can be good even without that. Wow, that sneak attack didn't do shit. Ow, 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 ow. Sometimes you even need to squint to see the strings holding the flying saucer. That's true. That's very much true. Yeah, sometimes the special effects are crap, but like it doesn't matter too much because it's just like crazy. And okay, dog meat was just swimming through the ground. That's weird. And like honestly, a lot of times the older sci-fi movies are kind of better character-wise. They're not the best with, yeah, they like rubber suit monsters and stuff. Yeah, it has the charm. And I think my favorite thing is a lot of times the characters are better written. I don't know if that's just because I'm biased, but sometimes it feels like modern movies, the characters are kind of just there. Like they don't have any reason to be. But in older sci-fi, for some reason, it just feels more organic. Like the actors feel like they're doing a better job, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too sure if I'm explaining it correctly. I'm not even sure how to explain it, but it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't like newer stuff. I mean, it's fine. Like I was watching the newer Alien movies. They're fine. Like, get a hold of yourself, man. Slap. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just like, it's just what? Actually, the movie I was talking about with the radioactive slime from space, that actually has one of the characters is Mo from the Three Stooges. I thought that was quite interesting when he showed up. All he did was like have a kind of cameo where he's giving directions, I think. Well, wait, remember. It's been a while since I watched that. Nor do I remember even what it was called. Oh, hey, I think I found it. Okay, so we can see here there's green starting to come up. That's a hint of what's to come. And trees, or something similar to trees. There's actually green leaves. Look, there's even more. And there's mushrooms, and then ba 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 ba, giant
Outsider,
trees.
You have arrived. Please come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
There are actual live green trees with leaves. Amazing.
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
Was he waving or wiping a window? Probably both. Maybe it's a mime. A mime that talks. That wouldn't be a mime, would it? No. Sure, lead on.
Excellent. Please, follow me. All will be explained soon.
Let's follow these crazy people.
Rejoice! The Great One wishes to see you.
Yeah, these guys are kind of insane. Maybe I would go insane as well, because, well, you'll find out. Yeah, it's kind of a cult, but they're peaceful. I think. I mean, I've never heard anything bad coming from here, except for the fact that, like, they're kind of like true lovers.
You, outsider.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
I've never seen a place like this.
No, I suppose you haven't. In fact, few who live outside of Oasis have. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
The way you're saying him, I could swear you're referring to a god.
He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. and he is the one who guides. Thanks to him, the tree minders have a home.
I may be willing to help. I need straight answers about who he is.
I understand your hesitation, but I can assure you that no harm will befall you.
So what's all this about meeting someone?
Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you
do.
approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to
Does he
meet
want to
with
see my
you.
boobs? Is
You'll
that
be
it?
the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
I would be honored to meet this person, whoever he is.
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Just a minute. What does the ceremony involve?
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Well, you know about that. I saw somebody that said that they came here and they kind of died from whatever you gave him. So it's not entirely true. But all right, sure, let's do it.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
All right. Dang it. I gotta wait for everybody to come by. Suddenly, we are surrounded by tree people and a girl. Now I drink the
We will
quote-unquote
now
sap.
recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you to
Yeah, it made me nervous too.
destruction through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his redoom.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
This reminds me of a movie I watched once. Something cult surrounding you. The Village? I think it was like people with yellow robes or something. This is he. The talking tree.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Well, I never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
So you're trapped in there inside this Bob thing.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How did a tree end up growing out of your head?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
So, just a bit of backstory. What he's talking about is actually before Fallout 1. So in Fallout 1, there's a boss or a guy named the Master. It's not a guy anymore. He's kind of a conglomeration of people. His friend there that he's talking about became the Master. So you say you wonder how old he is. Well, that kind of gives you a clue of how old he is. He's at least 200 years, I think. I want to say 200. I think that. No. You know what? I could actually look that up for you. We got let's see if we can find his actual age. So Harold was born in 2072. Yes, his name is Harold. But, well, we'll find that out in a second. Well, so the tree minder said you needed my help.
Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
You want me to murder you?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Yeah, they are weirdos, aren't they? Well, if I kill you, every tree minder would come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang.
They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make 'em come around.
How would I be able to kill you? You're a tree.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
Yeah, this is like a mercy killing. Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
You will?
You damn tree zombie.
Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Well, goodbye for now then, Herbert, or was it Bob?
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Okay, Harold. Now, yeah, anybody that has not played Fallout 1 or 2 would not know who Harold is. But back in those games, he was a mutant. Not that different from super mutants, but like he was almost like a mix of ghoul and super mutant, I guess. Kind of had traits of both. And he had the tree sticking out of his head. Also, he looked fucking disgusting. At least the tree helped him look a little bit.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
That's actually what I'm gonna say too, or I'm gonna try to.
Putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed.
Well, about that.
Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it.
Yeah.
I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
He's not a god, Birch. His name's Harold.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do.
Did you know your god wants me to kill him?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great
Yeah,
One's
literally he
influence
wants
is
us
growing,
to kill him.
and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Well, killing him would stop his influence from spreading.
You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If
No.
the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
Revel, outsider. You are under his protection.
Go away.
I love Birch, but
More
sometimes
fire.
I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Why don't any of you listen to Harold?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
I give up. Just let me know what you want now.
I heard what my husband wanted you to do.
Because
What I propose
he was right there. That's why
is an
that's why you
alternative.
heard.
The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Well, now we got three
Revel,
choices.
outsider. You are under his protection.
We can kill him. We can keep him alive, but contain the spread of the trees. Or, make it spread faster. Now, I don't know. It's kind of like literally he is asking us to kill him. He has been alive for over 200 years. Yeah, literally nobody listens to him. They're just like, our God speaks. What is he saying? I want to die. He must mean he wants to protect the valley or whatever. I don't know. It's just like, dude, he's literally telling you in plain English what he's saying. What? What did you guys just kill? What? Huh? All right. Yeah, he's suffering. Like, his organs are down here. So, like, yeah, I think I kind of want to, end his suffering. Kapow. It is a tough choice, though, because, like, I mean, on one hand, you could spread the trees throughout the wasteland faster, which might be a good idea. Maybe. Ooh, I have no ability to hold my breath whatsoever. Alright. I can't kill it. There we go. Apparently can't kill things when they're in the water. You can understand the ethical dilemma, but sticking to my guns on this. Yeah, I mean, unless you really, really want the guy to live, it, like, might. However, you, I think you, if you go ahead and do, like, the expansion thing, if you can convince him that it's the right thing, then maybe it's better in the long run. But yeah, he's been alive for a long time. Yeah, it is clearly not what it is. Like, everything he says, they're always misinterpreted. You know, I feel for him. It's not like he's just, you know, regular wasteland Joe down on his luck. He's literally suffering with his body parts in different areas and all that. You know, I think I would probably want to do the same thing. You wouldn't be so gung-ho about this if it was real? I don't know why it would be my choice overall. I have literally no say in this matter. I'm not part of these people. You know, I don't want to rock the boat. Damn, that was quick. Keep forgetting I have stealth. Like, my stealth is at 100. Still get caught sometimes. Oh, just... Oh. It just jumped. Even with stealth 100, I apparently cannot be sneaky. Unless I have the Chinese stealth suit, but that's broken. It literally makes you invisible. Okay, well, here is the heart. So we got the option to destroy Harold's heart, apply purchase sap to stop the growth, or apply Laurel's liniment to accelerate. I don't know. I still think that killing him would probably be the best idea. There's also the option to burn him alive, but that's really, why would you do that? Like, unless you're a real asshole. well, we're gonna destroy it. You've been exposed to Harold's mutation. Your skin is now as hard as tree bark. Oh God, oh God. It's all over me. Oh no. Disgusting. Now to face our consequences. Disgusting. Oh crap, there's a lot of fucking mirelurks here. Oh. Oh. How the fuck did you get up here? Go back in your hole.
Only a matter of time.
I don't think it was invisibility. I think it was just like he teleported something. Ow, ow, ow. Thanks for the backup, guys. How do I get out? The Mirelurk looks like a shellfish. Yeah, they're like horseshoe crabs. In this game, at least, there's horseshoe crab, and then there's like the Mirelurk kings, which are turtles, I think. Then in Fallout 4, there's Mirelurk queens, which, well,
Welcome, outsider.
they're terrifying.
Welcome to Oasis. The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them.
And here I thought you'd be ready to kill me.
No, outsider. My anger lay not with you, but with myself. Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different.
What will become of Oasis?
Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us.
Alright. I'll forget it in like 5 minutes. But you have a good one. Thanks for having me. Dumbass. stupid people thinking that whatever their god says is just a suggestion or a parable or something. He took that way better than he thought he would. Yeah, he did, yeah. Wonder if I could fast travel. I can. Okay, so that is that. Now, I guess we'll go towards Vault 87. So I kind of want to do the pit, or not pit, the Point Lookout DLC. I think I'm pretty strong now. But I would lose access to both of my characters. I'm going to take their junk first.
There is a foul stench on the...
What level am I? 23?
In the words of Elder Theus, a brother well equipped is a brother keeping to his duty.
Let me just take you can keep the automats.
I don't like the look of this place.
Yeah, neither do I. Service rifle, take that and that. So I'm keeping my special ones. And that high for how far? Well, the max level is I believe 30. So pretty high. I believe in Fallout 3 the max level is only 30. And then there's what is it? In New Vegas it goes up to like 50 with all the DLCs. So in Fallout 3, yes, it would be pretty high. There. That there.
I hope things are going well for you today, madam.
After a level cap of 300 in code vein, 30 is nothing? Is it 300? That's a lot. I got all the weapons I need. I wish I could take my companions to the DLC areas, but they would make it a bit too easy. I thought it was 300. It might be. Let's see. Yeah. Level 300. I think my character in Code Vein is like 70 something. All right. So, when we first came here, we talked to this lady, Catherine, and she said that her daughter Nadine went to Point Lookout. So now we talk to this lad.
Welcome, my friend. I am Tobar the Ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back from Point Lookout, but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
I might be. What's so special about Point Lookout?
You look like a woman who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because there's more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're too dainty to rough it.
Dainty. Yeah, the runaway daughter. Yeah. A girl named Nadine caught a ride on a ship. Any idea where she is?
Ah, Nadine. Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. I haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
Tell me more about Point Lookout.
Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all! Ruins of ancient pleasure towns, mysterious swamps bristling with treasure, and all practically untouched by outsiders. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course. And sorry, but I don't do group trips. If you want to see Point Lookout, you'll have to leave your friend here.
Alright, I'd like to buy a ticket.
Looking for fame and fortune? Hoping to cultivate the delicious punga fruit? Or just looking to run away from your life on these dreary shores?
$300. Yeah, okay. I'll buy a ticket. So the one thing that Fallout 4 did good was that they allowed companions to go with you to the DLC areas, which I enjoy, because my favorite companions are, like, you know, the robots. Oh, what can I sell you? Here, have this shit. I don't want it. Now you're paying me to bring me to the place. Yeah. Duck and cover. That's explosives. Stealth boy. I have max locket. And whiskey. And cherry bombs. Coffee mug. I still have Birch's sap. Oh, and the liniment. Do I have those? I don't know. And now. Ooh, actually, I can sell you some missiles. Perfect. Now you give me free travel and all your money. How will I get back afterwards?
All you have to do is come back to me and buy another ticket. Just be careful not to get stranded short on caps, huh? Once you got a ticket, just head into the cabin and settle in on the cot. We'll be there in no time. And sorry, but I don't do group trips. If you want to see Point Lookout, you'll have to leave your friend here.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, just...
So, my companions should automatically leave.
Find my daughter.
Shut up. And then we just sleep on the cot. Travel to Point Lookout. I am terrified to go, though, because even though I have high health, and armor, actually, a lot of the weapons do extra damage to me specifically, not to anybody else. So if I use the same weapons, it would be effective, but not the same. Okay, so they all went their ways. So there's a couple weapons at Point Lookout. I know specifically the sawed-off shotgun, no, double barrel shotgun, and the lever action rifle. They do an extra, I think, 35 damage to me, and they ignore my armor, which is kind of partly why I don't want to come here, but I will. And also the enemies are kind of tough, like super mutant tough, but they're humans, sort of. Anyways, this is Point Lookout. It is an interesting place.
Welcome to Point Lookout, my friend.
I know that. We are here.
The weather's nice and damp, and everything out there looks pleasant as ever. Looks like nothing's changed since my last visit, except all that smoke I saw on the way in.
Should I be worried? What's over there?
Oh, nothing much. Just old Calvert Mansion. Just a huge abandoned estate teeming with who knows what opportunities for profitable scavenging. You know, nothing much. I know I said Point Lookout was perfect for treasure hunters, but it's a rare day when you get a beacon like that.
Basically saying, go there. That's where the quest starts. Any place you recommend in Point Lookout?
Depends what you're looking for. If you need supplies, head to the shop over at the end of these docks. Convenient, and I get caps for referring you. If you need a place to stay, there's an old motel further into town. The beds there are still pretty soft, even if it's because they're full of lice. And if you're looking for some hunt, there's a fella named Plick who runs a club out in the northeast. Strictly for high rollers, though.
Well, thank you for the location, sir. So, now, I don't know anything about insects, but you would think after 200 years, all the lice would be dead or gone. So, why would they be in the mattresses? Wouldn't they be dead? Like, not a lot of people come to this place. So, because obviously it's a abandoned place, like amusement park or something in this particular area. Reminds you of the time your sister got bed bugs in her dorm? Oh my. That sounds ew. So, hey, we got a Protectron. All right. Huh? I got an achievement? But I don't know what. Oh, 100 locations found. You mean I never did before? Weird. Hello, Hanada.
Well, hello there, young traveler. The fates had told me that I would receive a visitor today. But I'm being rude. I am Madame Panada, and this is Madame Panada's House of Wares. For all things a traveler needs, I am here to provide. Bullets, stim packs, armor, weapons, junk. If you need it, Madame Panada has already anticipated your need and procured it months ago.
Can you repair things?
Certainly. Madame Panada is quite handy with a wrench.
She has the lowest repair skill of all merchants. Really?
Certainly.
Oh,
Madame Panada is
43%.
quite handy with...
I
all
see.
of Madame Panada's wares are top quality.
Huh. I'm gonna buy like all your ammo. At least ammo. Let's see. I could use the flamer because I have I have extra damage using the pyromaniac work. But I don't need it. And lever action rifle. I could give that to my companions. Or companion when I get back, but I'll probably find one just like lying around on my own. I personally am not using two-handed weapons, but Chara does. Let's see. I don't think I need to. Okay. Then I will. Take that. I have so much money. It's like legit ridiculous how much money I have. Homestead Motel, and that's where I need to go. But we'll go to the Homestead Motel first, that way I can get a fast travel point there. And then we'll go along the road, because that's kind of sort of where it shows us that we need to go. Even though we could just go across. Yeah, now I got another fast travel place, and this road goes around to the place I need to go to. Guess I'll save this gun, because this should be able to take care of it. So we see there's smoke up on that house there. We'll find out why there's smoke in a second. Random ass dolls there. Also, that right there, that's one of the sort of humans. They're like big and tough and, well, they take a lot. Fuck. God damn, he's so tough. Miss me, miss me. And then you got these guys, which are stealthy.
Right in the leg! Oh. I got something for you!
Darkness bruisers make the 500 IQ player running with their big forearm in front of their heads, making it harder to hit bats. Yeah. So the axe also does extra damage to me. As you can see, it basically went straight through my armor. I'm gonna have to make a lot of use of my stimpaks. I have many. But this is kind of why I didn't want to go to Point Lookout at low level, especially with very hard difficulty. Because holy fuck, these inbred fucking mutated bastards take a shit ton of damage. I might need to use my fire lance. That's how tough they are. Yeah, I'm in danger. I am. If I get ganged up on them, or by them, I'm dead. I can't bring companions. I'm alone. I'm not really built for combat, just for being lucky. I don't have high health. I mean, I have a decent health, but if I had my endurance stat all the way up, then it'd be I don't know, 200 more, so like 550 instead of 350.
You're no tribal. Get in here and help me.
Oh god, that scared me.
God damn it.
Not gonna lie, that actually scared me.
I see you out there. Stop dicking around and help me, or else these cocksuckers will be coming after you next.
Yeah, this guy's kind of rude. So we got enemies already here, but they'll be taken care of quite nicely by the turrets. Now, tribals are sort of easier to kill. They still do have a lot of health for some reason. Though they're only using hunting rifles, so it's not too. Looks like I'm tardy to a party? Yeah, you could say that.
I don't know who you are, but you need to help me if you want to stay alive.
Also, these guys have fingers, so they're technically evil. Even though I don't know who they are.
I think they are just about to breach the inner walls. Follow me. I'm going to go check it out.
Fun fact, swamp folk are super mutants of this DLC. Despite their evil nature, they don't drop fingers, due to them being classified as mutants. Ah. I see. I see. Well, I mean, super mutants also don't drop fingers. Neat. The Punga can turn the light on. It's kind of cool. Yeah, yeah, I kind of figured that they were like as tough as super mutants, and it's kind of terrifying. Make the same walking sounds, even the creepers and scrappers. Ah. If they're hillbillies, it's no wonder they don't drop fingers. I mean, technically they're evil. But I guess the game thinks that they're not. Or something.
Hey, over here.
Kaboom! Oh, right. If I kill things in vats, I get my AP back. That was a bad attempt at an incest joke. I didn't even know that was a joke. So I like using VATS in Fallout 3 because it's pretty hard otherwise. However, they changed Grim Reaper's sprint in New Vegas so that it doesn't refill the whole bar. It refills like a little bit.
Go through these doors and up the stairs. Find where they are coming in and stop them. I'll be keeping an eye on the cameras down here. Hurry.
Okay. That's how bad the attempt was. Okay, well, I'm also just not good at knowing jokes. Hey, I am stealthing here. Ma'am, you must leave. She looks like Rey from Star Wars. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, no. Okay. Psycho. Let's see. Jet. Medics. Let's take all of it. Fuck. They killed the dogs. Ooh, leverage. Oh, never mind. The dogs are back. Well, that's nice. Maybe I should have saved.
But you need to help me if you want to stay alive. They've been at it all night. I think they're just about to breach the inner walls. Follow me. I'm going to go check it out.
Follow you? Nah, I'm good. They were unconscious. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. But, like, still, though, they hurt the dogs. That's just inexcusable. Alright. Now I'm just gonna save. I may need to actually lower the difficulty.
Hey, over here.
Why did it pause before shooting? For some reason, it always pauses before the final shot. Thank you for the fingers.
It looks like they're coming in from somewhere upstairs. Hurry, follow me. Go through these doors and up the stairs. Find where they are coming in and stop them. I'll be keeping an eye on the cameras down here. Hurry.
If I die again, I'll probably come back. Oh God, they've already seen me. What if I use grenades? I don't have anybody nearby, so...
Hey!
It's gonna blow!
Watch out!
It's not doing anything to them. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe they should just go forward. I'll let them run by. I'm sure, what's his name, can take care of him. I only have so many alien blaster, this thing, Fireland shots, so unless I get more.
You.
Okay, this guy just shot me in the face, so I'm gonna have to go like this.
No.
Burn, bitch. Wow. Holy shit. Like, I'm as geared up as I can be. Wow. Okay.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Although lever action rifle is pretty. I have a feeling I'm gonna like go through a lot of stim packs. Yeah, definitely gonna save every so often because like they do so much extra damage and they have a lot of extra health. It's just like this DLC is incredibly hard. Oh, and it froze. Huh. Let's see. Well, all right. I guess guess that's the end. I don't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save this for the next episode. Because the game doesn't want me to play it. All right. Well, that was fun though. I'm having a lot of fun. We're almost over to Fallout 3, I think. We're pretty close. I'm done with most of the side quests except for the DLC, of course. And I think halfway through the main quest. It was a good time. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what I aim to do is provide a fun and interesting experience. I'm probably gonna have to cut out the first half or like the first 10 minutes of this stream though, because I kind of messed up and didn't have everything working before I actually started. I just kind of like started the stream and then boom, everything happened. So let me first see who is streaming. See who we can read. And then after we do that, I'm going to go and have some ice cream. Aha! Snuffy is currently streaming. So why don't we raid her? I haven't watched her streams in a while. There we go. Raid is all set. Looks like she has follower or sub only chat on. So if you guys want to talk in the chat, press the follow button. I highly recommend it. Snuffy is great, very entertaining, somehow able to talk for hours and hours about everything without being boring at all. And she is a gamer. I'm not sure what she's doing right now. Says she's just chatting. Just chatting. So I'm guessing it's just like a talking thing for now. Unless she forgot to change the category, like sometimes happens. And, well, I think that's it. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, and I'll see you later.